This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
Anything else
Yeah,
besides
but
my body
newest,
rolling to the moon?
killing it. Nah, that pretty much
They
covered it
can.
all for me.
It really did. Like, we're all like, oh, it's so sweet and sexy. I was body rolling to the moon. And I was
And
like,
we were
yep,
like, oh yeah, that's valid.
that's too.
We also discussed Produce X 101 and what they're doing differently than the past seasons. Gray gives us a little bit more info about him on his newest comeback, TMI. And also, we put all of our attention on Donhan's Focus. Check it out.
Hello everyone, we are Not Your Average Fangirls, back with another week of K-pop. Woo.
Wow, that sounds so sad. Wow, even that woo
I know
was
that.
sad. Woo.
You sound so bad.
So we are back with another week of K-pop madness. I am Kat, and I don't know where I am, kind of. I know I'm in Vancouver. That's about it.
Hello, this is Cynthia, and I hugged a pillow thinking it was Tay last night.
She even said it while she was going to sleep. She said, "This is Tay." I said, "It's not," but okay.
Hello, everyone. It's Terica, and I literally just woke up, but I'm excited because I'll be seeing BTS this time next week. Thank you.
Whoa.
Samesies.
Can't relate.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina, and I am currently in a Hawaiian shirt. It's amazing.
Ooh.
This is how we're spending our day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Why am I in a Hawaiian shirt? I don't
Who
know. But I
knows?
am.
But we jinxed ourselves last week with like, oh, there's nothing going on. Now look at it. It's like a fucking plethora of shit going on. So, first we're going to talk about my favorite subject on this whole last thing. Produce X 101 has started. Yesterday was the
Yes.
premiere of the show. Wow. I've watched a few of the auditions so far, and I'm just like, yes. There was Park Yuri, if y'all don't know who Park Yuri is. From Esteem, it's a SM group. He's a model, but apparently he be singing and dancing. I didn't know. Well, I kind of knew that, but like now I know that even more. He's on there. Members of Victon are on there. Hangul is on there. There's a JYP trainee, and there's a lot of people and like that are good. And I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a tough season.
I already saw a clip of like the JYP trainee like challenging a YG trainee. I'm like, oh,
Wow. I haven't
it's
seen
about to
anything.
be a girl fight.
I can't.
I'm excited though. They have like this new rule in it, and I still don't comprehend it, but am I gonna watch and be hype about it? Yeah.
Yeah, y'all were talking about the voting system and everything last year. This year.
Last
compared to the
last
one.
year.
Last year they were talking about it. They predicted the entire show, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. No, they were talking about the new voting system, and I was hecka confused. And then I was also kind of low key in my feelings because like someone sent a thing that was like, if they voted the way they did last year, then Ha Sung-woo wouldn't have made it. And I was like, wow, okay, screw you, but he did. That was, whatever. So I just kind of stopped paying attention after that because I was kind of upset.
Yeah, because like the new thing is like, so what they're trying to avoid is surge voting. So basically it'd be like at the very last minute, if like the same people that voted just vote all at once and then the surge goes up and the people like get more votes. They're trying to avoid that because it's caused a lot of like problems, I guess, because people who are like ranked high for the entire season then just don't make it, and it's kind of like, well, how? Like, tell us how that happened. How throughout the season they were ranked number 4, but then they came in number 17 or 18.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like a big case. Sadly, the big case was Produce 101 season 2 with Sungwoon and not Junghyun. That was like one of the main ones where people were like, yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Like, that couldn't happen, this, and that. But I mean, it did. So like, shit happens.
Yeah. But then
And at the end of the day, like, I mean, does it fit still, like, how 101 was? Like, does it fit the 11 boys? Heck yeah.
If it fits,
But,
it shits.
again,
Yeah,
Like-
I think it's weird too because I understand that because like I can understand and be like, okay, how? But then on the other hand too, I feel like then that makes the show predictable and doesn't
I
give
know,
people
exactly.
like time to like Yeah, like, so if the same top people just keep getting those votes because they've been top the whole time, then why the hell am I watching 16 episodes when I know if 1 through 8 are going to be 1 through 8 the entire damn time? Like, okay, well, obviously this is going to be the thing. I think that kind of adds the drama to it. If it's deservedly so, like if a person just happens to like grow and get better, like maybe they were number 52 and then 1 week they're 20 and 1 week they're 17 and they kind of grow in the votes and stuff, and like you can see their growth, like singing and dancing wise, cool. But I do agree with like the ones that are just kind of like last minute vote. You're like, okay, well he didn't really, you know what I mean.
So
like, I
yeah,
can
like
see
he
the
didn't
pros
really
and
improve.
yeah, I can see the pros and cons in both.
Yeah, the big one for me was Produce 48. Like, even though Miju, she's good, like, I don't mind her, but she was, honestly, she wasn't good on Produce 48. And compared to Gaon, who's not only an insane person, but she's like a veteran, like she has a fan base and stuff. The fact that somebody beat her like that, everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? That was like that was another huge one. So we were like, wow.
Yeah, that's the one that, because I didn't watch Produce 48, but I heard about that.
Me too. And then right there, that
So-
would be the con to the whole
Yeah,
system. Like, there's no way. So like, I think they just have to find a voting. I don't know. Maybe they should just revamp their voting
Yeah, it's gonna be
altogether as
interesting
far as
'cause
votes.
it's only 10 members this time, so we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe they should just let America vote. They should just let us vote.
That's what I thought that they were going to do. I thought that they were going to let international fans vote, because trust me, if they would have let international fans vote for any of these,
It would be
that
completely
lineup would have been
different lineups,
way
yeah.
different.
Oh, way different.
So
yeah.
different. So that's what I thought that they were going to do, instead of this whole I don't even know what the hell's going on. So that's why I just want to watch it. I'm going to put myself through it and watch the episodes instead of waiting until they debut and then get into them.
Yeah, no. I was just waiting for the subs. I don't know.
But the 10 members, even though it doesn't seem like losing one spot to compete for is a lot, it is. Like an 11th member, like
Yeah.
it's a big
It
deal.
is,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
the fact that there's only 10 slots now
Dang.
is going to be interesting.
Which, while we're talking about all of this with Produce, there were rumors about IOI
I will
having a
cry.
reunion.
Then it like shut down immediately.
So this is the thing, yeah, like it came out, rumors, IOI coming back, and like 3 minutes later it was just like shut down, rumors are not coming down. And then like a couple days later, the company said something again, like, yes, we are in the talk for IOI to have a reunion, but that's about it. Like, nothing has been confirmed, nothing about, like, how long is it gonna be? Like, is it just gonna be one song and that's it? Is it gonna be, like, a whole comeback period? Like, nobody knows anything. Just that they're in the talks for it. Which, still, I know that a lot of people are, like, on their toes about it, just waiting.
I mean, of course. Like, that'd be such a big deal.
But that's gonna be a big deal, and then, you know, you have the expectation of, well, will 101 have the same thing? Because I already saw people on the timeline doing that, and I'm just like, yeah, please. They just disbanded. Okay, let's at least give them like a year or two to do their own thing.
That's so funny.
Wow, Carolina a couple months ago would not have said that.
My thing.
Yeah, no, we definitely would have.
Progress.
I was thinking about 101 when we were talking about them the other day. I was like, wow. I think there's like a center curse because like Somi, like she was like on top of the world and then she like left JYP and then now she's with YG but she's not doing anything. Now Daniel was center.
That's
You're right.
I was
My
like,
bad.
yo, is there a center curse? That's wild.
Oh my
Dun, dun,
god.
dun.
That's right. I need Daniel to say something. Where he at? I'm mad that
Seriously.
his company did him dirty like that.
Honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, Somi kind of did her own self dirty.
Oh yeah, Somi did. She should have stayed with JYP.
Like
but-
JYP was doing her dirty, but and if you were gonna go to a different company, why would you go to?
That's like the worst thing you could ever do to
You're
yourself.
right.
That'd be your decision.
Not only that, but she went to YG, and then YG is going hella under. Because
Yeah, I was
that's-
just like,
the thing with
girl.
Sungri is still going on. There's a warrant for his arrest.
Thank God.
Like-
but like, I hope it gets
Girl.
like worked out so
Yeah.
all the artists under YG can be taken care of. But fuck YG.
And then there's Icon. They're like, who? What's a YG? What's up, guys?
Blackpink
Yep.
too. They're like, we're on an independent label. Thanks.
Yeah. We own Blackpink label. That's it.
They
It's called
probably
BP
wild
label.
and they
BPL.
probably not paying attention to anything but the Sungri thing. So Icon's like, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Let's get some bitches. Let's go.
You're right.
So
Right.
Which Winner is having a comeback, and Icon is going to be at 88 Rising
Icon's
Festival.
gonna also be at KCON. I bet you money.
Probably.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've already.
We're excited for all this. And while we're talking about this, Pentagon is having a world tour
And I
as
will
well.
be there because they're gonna be in Seattle. Oh, skirt.
I will not be there because they ain't come anywhere near
Skirt,
me
skirt.
that I could afford right now. Thank you.
Same. I am sad.
All I have is KCON to hold on to.
Yo, but you got the ultimate
That's it.
interaction with your bias. So like, the ultimate interaction to the point that he wasn't your bias when you came in, and then he came out and he was your bias again.
Don't be putting my business in the screen,
You're right.
Scott. What are you talking about?
It's true, though.
I'm just saying, like,
Gosh.
that's the power that your interactions had. That you went in and he was your first man in Pentagon, but then you kind of swerved a little bit. You were like, oh shit, okay, Kino, and then he said, who know? You know, okay? And he snatched you right back with the power of a signed album and some interaction.
Amazing.
Power of a signed album.
Bribed so quick with a
He
signed
said,
album.
oh,
You're right.
I was your bias, but I'm not anymore. He said, we're gonna change that.
You're right. I mean,
Bet.
I'm a Libra. Material things do get us going.
Pentagon World Tour. We're excited about it. They're coming to Seattle and a bunch of other shows. It's gonna be dope.
We'll be there.
Speaking of world tours, Blackpink is currently doing their U.S. shows, and at the New Jersey show, they had Miss Dua Lipa come out and perform Kiss and Makeup, and it was a woo! I saw the videos. I was like, yeah, Kiss and Makeup. I was like,
It's so good. It looks like Dua Lipa is like the fifth
Yeah.
member of Blackpink. Like, that's
Really?
it.
I
She
haven't
is.
seen clips yet. I've been kind of avoiding things, but wow.
yeah, I was like, just want to kiss.
Yeah,
and
no, and it's funny because it was the same. So that show was the same day as the BBMAs. So everybody was wondering, like, oh, why is Dua Lipa not at the BBMAs? And everybody on Stan Twitter is just like, watch, she's going to show up at the Blackpink show. Boom, she did.
Oh, it was the same day? Yeah, that's why I had
Yeah.
no clue.
Kiss and Makeup.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though. Oh, I bet all the fans were just like, wow.
I mean, yeah, everybody was shook. I mean,
Yeah.
people wanted it, so they were kind of low-key expecting it. But the fact that it actually happened, that's when...
Right. That's
You
so
know.
cute.
Speaking of the BBMAs, it was a big week or weekday. I don't know. A big weekday, a big Wednesday for BTS.
A big day.
BTS won 2 awards at the BBMAs.
One of them for
Yes.
their music because
Yes.
that's what they deserve.
They won
Yes!
top group or duo, and then they won
Yes.
top social artist.
That they handed to them on the red carpet, and it was so funny because Hobie was like, "What?"
And then Namjoon was subtly said, "Oh, our 3rd year in a row." 3 years.
They looked so good after with their 2 awards, just holding them like nothing. It was like, "You fucking right."
Jimin
was
just
so
chugging
cute.
champagne. I was like, wow, this is my fucking whole me.
It's so great because you notice when they won the Best Duo or Group award, they were genuinely
they weren't
surprised.
expecting it.
And
Yeah, their reactions, they were
yes,
so
and
cute.
somebody on Twitter pointed out that a lot of times now at Korean shows and things like that, they kind of like, they don't get too surprised. Like, let's say like M Countdown and things like
Not
that.
to say they're ungrateful.
Like, they don't even
They're
show
just,
up to them anymore.
A little busy.
Yeah, so then for this one, somebody pointed out like they are genuinely
They
surprised,
haven't been that
like,
surprised since like
about
2016.
Yeah, when they won Album of the Year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since they won like their first big
I know,
award.
they were just like, "What?"
Yeah.
They were. It was like literally that reaction. They're like, "Oh, congrats BTS," and they're like, "Wait, we're BTS."
It was so cute. And Cookie kept holding his little ears. I was like, oh, he's so cute.
And then now it was basically like, "Oh my god!" And they jumped in the air, and Cookie was so genuinely happy. He was like jumping.
I
around
know.
Like a
And Jimin was on the brink of tears as always.
I know,
Big
he was.
baby.
He was-
Don't
he
cry, baby.
definitely
I was like,
cried
don't
after.
cry in front of these Americans. Don't give them the satisfaction. You could.
He probably cried after though. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
looked
for
like
sure.
he was
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
gonna cry at their Bangtan bomb after they post it.
You're right.
Yes, it's going to be so good.
And then they met, like, Cookie met Tori Kelly, and he looks so happy.
know.
I know.
So happy.
And then they got
It
to
was
meet
so
Drake, and I
cute.
know that Hobie pooped his pants.
Yeah.
I was
'Cause
like,
they-
how they not let Hobie and Yoongi stand next to Drake? Like,
Because
who-
they're haters.
It probably happened that they were too scared to go near
Yeah.
him. So he's just like, we're going to stand over here.
Yeah, both of them. They're so
Yo,
cute.
me and Cynthia were most excited about Becky G. We saw that Becky G picture. I was like, ah!
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
And also Terry Crews.
Somebody was like clowning Becky G because in her tweet she was just like, "Oh, somebody from BTS crew told me to go to meet them because they wanted to meet me. So I went, and and then she posted the picture. And somebody was just like, really, sis? You got to tweet it like that? And I'm just like, girl, if that's really what happened, why are you bitter about it? Yeah. If BTS wanted to meet Becky G, then they wanted to meet Becky G.
Yeah, I want to meet Becky G.
Bitch, I would want to meet Becky G too. The fuck? I'd be like, Becky G's upstairs, bring her down.
She's so gorgeous.
Like, let's go.
Also, we got a cute video of Sierra and them with her son, Future.
Oh my god, with Future. It was so cute.
So cute. I like your outfit.
Jimin was like, oh my god. They love
kids so much.
Jimin was like, this is a whole ass ethnic baby. He said, I want one.
I mean, I could give them all a few if that's what they...
You know what? We're going to reel it in. We're going to reel it in.
Free of charge.
I can give him an ethnic baby too, bitch, okay?
I said them all. I didn't exclude. I'm just saying. I wasn't saying specifically Jimin. I'm just saying.
She's just putting it out there.
Just put it out there.
Anyway, they also met Cardi. And there's a video of them meeting. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Namjoon complimented her on something. And she was like, really? Thank you. I was like, you're right, Cardi.
Basically, what we're trying to say is that they owned the Billboard Awards. They are nothing without BTS. Thank you.
So BTS had a great night at the BBMAs. Hopefully they went out there, got drunk afterwards, celebrated, and yes, we are very happy for them.
Very proud.
Very, very happy and very proud.
In
other news, a little bit sadder, but EXID's Hani and Junghwa are leaving Banana Culture, but they did say that the EXID is not disbanding.
Yes, thank God, because I was like...
They are... Yeah, they're working on their comeback. They dropped the comeback, details today. And they all posted, on their social media, disbanding. No, we're not. We're always going to be together. So, I'm assuming what's going to happen is the same thing that's happening with 2PM and Taecyeon.
The thingy. I thought they were all going to slowly leave. Okay.
No. Because the other girl re-signed.
Oh, I thought
they re-signed with Banana Culture. So that's happening, but they're not disbanding, and let's hope they don't disband ever, okay? I freaking love EXID. In some other news, Ace, our little baby's Ace, released a fan song called If You Heard.
They're so cute.
And it's so cute and adorable, and low-key, did I cry? Maybe, because I miss them.
Also, we're low-key in it. You just can't see us. So just take our word for it.
Yep.
Because our show...
see the posters that they gave us.
Yeah, our show is in the video, but they just pan so fast. You can't see anybody. They mainly just showed, when they did the stop, it actually showed fans. It was mainly in Korea. I'm not salty or anything, but, it's fine.
How dare they?
It was cute.
And also they are getting ready for a comeback.
Oh, girl.
Which at the end of the song they gave us a little preview and it sounds super rock and roll and I'm so with it.
It's so Ace.
Yes. Dunhan with a freaking eyebrow piercing. Kill me.
Listen, I'm ready for Ace. I've been waiting. It's been almost a year since Take Me Higher. So
someone finally contacted their manager like Dunhan told us to do. He was just everyone's like, when's the comeback? He's like, yeah, talk to our manager. It's like, okay.
Right.
Okay.
He knew.
Well, let's move on to our favorite part of this podcast, which is the comeback session.
Comeback!
Yay! Okay, well, the first comeback we have is The Boys with Bloom Bloom. They came back with a bright and cute spring concept, and we stan. I love that they included cartoons in their video.
It was so cute. Terka doesn't stan yet, but Terka will admit that she likes the song, and they all looked really good. Thank you.
Sunwoo.
You're right.
Baby Sunwoo, it looks so good, and Kevin looks so good, and Jacob looks so good, and Q looks so good, and Nu looks so good. It all looks so good.
I was like, is she gonna name all 24 of them, or
12 of them?
So 24.
Okay. She just multiplied them by 2, okay?
Yeah, that's how you feel when you're a new stan, you're getting in a group and it's more than 4 people. You're just like, oh God, there's 86 of them.
Girl, I thought when I first got into 17, it looked like a classroom to me.
Yeah, I thought it was.
And now it's like so normal.
Names.
Now I'm just like, hold up, where's Hoshi at? Like, this
Yep.
does not look even.
Right?
It was a beautiful spring song, and I feel like it's a good spring song and summer song, so it's going to blend together into the seasons perfectly, and I'm just really excited, and I love the boys. Though I don't like this title track as much as I did with No Air.
Giddy Up. Oh,
And also
we were obsessed with that song for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last one was really good.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, like I like No Air better, but Bloom Bloom is still really good, and it transitions well. Yeah, like how Kat said, into like spring into summer. It works for both, and it works for them too. Like visual wise, they all look stunning, and I love the music video. It was so cute,
was
and
so
again,
pretty.
they included those cartoons in it, and I was living my best life through it.
You're right.
And
I love the
it's like
colors.
taking you through a journey because you're going and it's like in one place and then you go through like this little tunnel and then you're at this like baseball related thing and then all of a sudden it's like you're like out of space and they're saving the trees, okay, because they put a little flower and sent it to the moon so we can build more trees. We can build more trees.
Build more
plant-
trees.
So we can plant more trees because the world is dying. So the boys
Wow.
recycling
100% correct.
100%.
Dying out here on the streets, literally.
Climate change kings.
Yep, that's the
Awareness.
voice right there. Awareness king.
Wow.
This is what my mind thought of when I watched the video. Okay, that's
I just thought, ooh, the colors are so pretty. Like that's what I got from this. Also, I think it too because like we said, No Air, we really really enjoyed, and I feel like that was a more like mature kind of grown like vibe, and now they're kind of like, it's summer, we're boys, let's have fun, and so it's kind of like them going back. Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
And I like that they're like moving back and forth between completely different concepts. So and it fits them. Like this fits them so well. But it's a bop. Everybody go listen to it. The rest of the album is really good too. It's only like 3 songs. It's lit.
It's like 3 songs.
But I also really like that, as weird as it is, that their hair matched the coloring.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a scene where like all of them were there and like all the members with bright hair colors, and I was just like, oh my god, I love this.
Okay, well, somebody that decided to do something more on the sexy side, Mr. Donhan had his comeback with Focus.
This is so
Let me tell you the amount of comments I saw on the video for this that said, this came up in my recommendations after I watched Just Two's Focus on Me. This is amazing. And I said, you are correct. This man reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! More and more every day. And I'm in a crisis. I'm in a crisis over it. Because, wow.
I just love him, and yep, I love him. And this song was so good. The whole album is amazing, actually. If you
Let's talk about Bebe. Okay, that's not the single, but Bebe. Woo! Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
So good. Yes, it's amazing. But back to Focus. Let's focus on Focus.
That's what he wants you to do.
No, but I love it. I love that he kept the sexy vibes going. And you know how he said like he really likes Taemin and his sound. I feel like this gives me the Taemin vibes, but in a more like a groovier type of
it was very
sound.
like transy. It had like a trans house vibe to it as well, which was pretty dope.
Like compare just like the 3 albums that he did, because it was like a trilogy. You know, they're very cohesive, but this song, like, it's very, very well made.
I like
and
it.
And it's very, it suits him very, very well.
I love the choreo. Like, the little one, he does, like, the little point.
Yeah.
Like, for his, and the head nods. I was like, yes, yes.
It was so upbeat. Like, he was just, like, jumping and then moving, like, feet everywhere. I'm just like, it's so good. Like, this whole thing just this little ball, I want to wrap it around this whole music video, keep it in my pocket forever.
Yeah, and the galaxies, like when he was silhouetted, like, and they made him into like the galaxies, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Like that.
But this album, go check it out. It's really, really good. Again, he kept it like the sexy, sultry vibe going on for the whole thing, but it
fits him.
You can tell too throughout the album that he's more comfortable, I guess, doing the solo things. The vocals sound more confident and all that as well. So good, very like he's like improving.
Yeah.
The more stuff he releases.
Yeah. And his style is just very, like, it just suits him really well. I think he is, like, literally that type of artist. So
He found his niche.
yeah, he really did.
Yes.
And I think in a few, maybe like a year or so, he's gonna have a big come up. If he continues down the path that he's doing, he's gonna do great. He's just yeah.
I think so too.
Agreed.
We're here for it, waiting for it.
We're dying for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Pooja! That's what behavior. Another one of my mans that also had it come back great.
Oh my God!
No, bitch. It's not gray. It's gray.
I love this so much. I don't know what it is.
But this song is such a mood.
Oh, it's
This
so
song
good.
is so me.
I love it.
He said, you know, I used to go and party all the time, but now I don't even go outside. I'm like,
I
you right,
love
Gray?
that.
That's my entire life.
I said, if that's not me right now, people are just like, hey, you want to go somewhere? And be like, nah, man, I have things to do. What's that thing I got to do? Be in my bed and do nothing.
I love the concept of not just the video, but the song as well. Like the whole idea of, well, like you guys need to know, like this is the stuff you need to know about me.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was super dope when he was like, I'm allergic to cats. And I was like, oh.
Yeah,
That's a sad day, man.
And was I the only one that I paused that video so much because I
read
wanted
it?
to read?
Yep.
Yes, to read the things that he
process
put
it.
in the music video.
Yeah, to read all the facts about Gray.
I love the stylist. What the stylist did though,
The colors of his outfit compared to like the background, it was so dope.
and
I
it
was just like,
complemented
oh.
his skin as
Yeah, I was
well.
like,
It looks
Yeah.
that kind of like forest green look. Love that.
And there wasn't too much going on in the video, which I loved.
It was just him
same.
telling it how it is, which is how it should be.
Yeah, it was just, having a little chat with Gray about all the things that
Yeah.
make up him.
And it's funny because in Korea, like TMI is something like this song, like telling like little facts about them. But here, I'm just like, TMI is definitely not that.
Yeah.
TMI is telling you something that's like, man, maybe you shouldn't know this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Be like, hey, I'm talking on the phone with you, but I'm also pooping. Like, okay, cool, thanks.
That's
But I
Brittany.
thought it was really cute. I feel like this is the answer to Crush's cereal. Crush is like, tell me all the things that make up you. And Gray was like, okay.
I'm gonna tell you myself what makes that me.
You're right.
Oh my God, stop. Probably great Mrs. Loco so much, probably. Like, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even be surprised if Terika's theory right now is true.
Oh, little Loco
At all.
patrolling the streets and stepping out in front of the cars. That was so cute. He's like, no, stop.
He's like, stop that.
I'd be like, make me.
I was like, what are you going to do? Room.
basically that car did that. He just kept going like, yeah, okay, whatever.
But besides that, yeah, no, the song is very relatable, and the beat is so good. It's Gray, obviously, every
It's Gray,
surprise.
yeah.
And
No,
it's
it's not
super
Gray, it's
catchy.
Gray.
But yeah, but besides, again, it's super catchy because it's like, TMI, TMI. I can't rap, so I won't say anything else, but the TMI part, I got you. I got you.
Oh, we ain't getting a little Caro today? In all K-hip hop glory, one of my favorite producers right now came out with an EP, Boy Cold.
Yes. Hey,
he came
boy,
out with an
it's
EP.
cold.
More than anything, he also came out with a song called Stupid 20. Was sick.
Yo, that combo, it's funny. I think at one point Boy Cold said that he was not going to make another song with CK, but here he is. Another song with CK.
I just love his tagline so much. Boy, it's cold.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, hey, boy, it's cold.
So
I
cute.
love it.
I felt like I
love
was
it.
like in a graphic novel. Like I was in like, or if I was like in Tron or Alita Battle Angel. Like that's how the video made me feel.
I feel it. I was like, those graphics were like,
It was cool.
it was at first I was just like, is this like a real
real
film
car?
video, or is it like graphic?
Yeah.
Is it a mixture of both? And there was one shot that I absolutely loved, which was just like the car and like other stuff around it, and it was like turning around the car, but it looked like they were filming a miniature like toy car.
Uh-huh.
And I was just laughing like watching it, but it like fits so well with everything else that they did.
Yeah, it's super good. And the whole, like, EP. If no one has listened to it, please go listen to it. I know we hype up a lot of people, but like I love when producers come out with EPs. I don't know why I love it so much, but like Groovy Room's EP is one of my favorite EPs.
Yes,
That's
groovy
good.
everywhere.
Woogie's EPs are some of my favorite EPs. Anything Gray touches, I'm like, yes, amazing. So like I love producers that just have people singing in their songs and they just make like bomb ass beats.
What's that other producer's name? I can't think of his name, but I didn't know he was a producer. I thought that he was a rapper. And I can't think of his name. We talk about him a lot on here.
Code Kunst.
Coca. I love him. I don't know his name. I love it. Yeah. Yes. So I was just agreeing with that. I love him. Didn't know he was a producer, but enjoyed all of his music. Didn't even know.
But there's a song on the EP called 5. It's with Card the Garden and The Quiet. Such a good song. Also the song he has with George and Moon. Whew.
Yes! Oh my god, that song is so good, y'all. It's so good. And George is such a good freaking like artist.
And Moon's vocals are so sorry.
Okay, wow, I have to check this out now.
Yeah, no, we are like this. It's a super good EP, Terica. You definitely will like it.
Yeah. Boy Cold is literally one of my favorite like producers, right? Like when I listen to his shit, I'm just like, yes, fuck me up.
Yeah, I've liked everything that we've like talked about, and like you guys have showed me from him, so I'm pretty sure I like this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Boy Cold he's insane. So this song, and then again, you know, he could have gone into just like a video like and show like Sick K and things like that, but the fact that the video is something like graphic and you know like it like intrigues you and makes you kind of like be in that video type thing, you know what I mean? Like you're like in that video while watching it, because that's how the graphics like they bring you in. So I thought that was really cool. And not only that, but I think that all the dark with like the neon and like the reds and things like that, I feel like it worked very well with the darker, because the song itself has like house hints of it, like house music hints on it. But it's like a darker, because it's a darker beat.
You're right.
A bass to make it emo.
Like bass, but make it house music, but make it emo. It's because Sick K is on it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Vanessa.
But besides that, incredible. Like, absolutely love it. Go check it out. If anything, just go check out this music video and just see what we're talking about, and it'll make sense.
Yeah, and like to go back what Kat said, this she's like, I know we hyped a lot of people. Well, it might be true, but we hype a lot of people because there's so much good music out there that people don't take the chance on because maybe they're not as known. So I feel like it's within reason. Like, we're not just hyping people just to be like, yeah, everything is great. Because if you listen to the podcast, you know that there are things that we don't like and things that we do. So exactly. When we are hyping someone,
We keep it honest.
It's honest. It's not like just
honest.
because like, oh, they're going to like them. Like, no, like honest opinions all around. So much good music.
Yeah. Listen to Boy Cold.
Please do.
Hey, boy.
That's our stand corner.
It's cold.
That's our Boy Cold, our mini stand corner.
Oh, Carolina, you should talk about this next one.
Yes, I should, because I love. Okay, so so Eunji from A-Pink released a song with 10 centimeter, which if you know me, you know that I love 10 centimeter. And guess what? Eunji is my favorite in A-Pink. So this was like an all around, this song was made for Carolina. And then guess what? It's super cute. Even more for me.
So cute.
So,
I love it.
It's called
so much.
Be With Me, and it vocals out the door, like so good. And it's just adorable. It's super cute. And it's like a mixture of 10 centimeters vocals, which is he has a very, very unique tone of voice.
It's like whiny, but like not unbearably so. Like, I love it.
Yeah. And not like in an annoying
No,
pitch.
yeah.
So it's like so good. So then combined with Eunji's vocals, which again, she also has a very like unique color to her voice, and her high notes just wow. So then the mixture of them together, like it came together beautifully. And not only that, but the song is very playful. And you can see it, like they did a little video for it, and it's a very playful video, and it's super cute. The lyrics are adorable, like, oh, like, it's late at night, but come walk with me, because it's late at night. I'm just like, okay.
And it's like, I'm glad I
will.
went outside today and that you walked
I
with
know,
me.
right?
And I was like, back out.
It's like, it's so cute. Now, this is funny because me and Terica cringe at anything that anybody tells us. That's like, oh my God, today we talked about our feelings. I'm like, ew, why would you do that?
Ew.
But when it comes to songs and they're really cute and adorable, we're just like, oh my God, it's so cute.
I love it.
I'm dead.
So much. They were so cute with the flowers in their hair and taking pictures.
I know.
And then she did the little like thing on his face, and at first he was just like, "Oh no, I'm too shy." And then he
Yeah.
smiled. I was like, "Oh, you're so cute." With his little
He said
glasses.
he was like, what is it they say out there? He was like, "Hol," and I was like, "You."
Yes.
But yeah, but it's really good. It's very, very vocal. But it's not like a sad vocal. It's a
No.
very springtime song, and it just very playful. And you feel it, like even listening to it without watching the video, you feel that. And again, it's like that duet type thing, and it's so you got that back and forth. And it's just adorable, cute. I love it. I love 10 centimeter and Unji. I love A-Pink. And then putting them all together, I was just like, this is great. My life has been made.
Yes.
I concur.
I love 10 centimeter. His voice is like velvet. I'm just like, yes. And he cute. And he fine, so it's like double.
Yeah, he's super cute.
Like when you see someone
super
that's
cute.
really attractive and then you find out that they're also talented, you're just like, damn. Like there's people like you out there? Like you exist?
Yes, I do.
Okay, everybody, it's time for an album review. Yay. You didn't see it, but I just did a big ol' heart with my...
Oh, I thought you dabbed. I was like, yes, dab on him.
Oh, I was hoping she would
Dab,
Carolina dab.
Okay, newest. Yes, everybody, they finally came back as a 5 group all together.
Yes.
Amazing. And they came back with a beautiful album, beautiful concept. So let's dive right into it.
Let's go.
The first song on this album is called Segno, which I learned meant signal in Italian. So good. We're learning
we
things
love
here.
multilingual kings.
We love learning.
But Segno, I like that it's a slower paced song, and then it just like kind of picks up in the chorus and then goes back. I feel like it was a good way to introduce for the album. Also, it's slowly led, Minhyun. Like hearing Minhyun again with the rest of the boys, like
so nice.
It was
His voice just like
so nice.
melted in there perfectly.
Yep.
Yes.
This is where he belongs. He's home.
And then it doesn't help that the song itself in the lyrics, it's like you're going back to someone, like you're going back home after an adventure. And I'm just like, stop. Like, stop it. This is just so emo in my sense. Like it fit too well. That's exactly what it was.
Minhyun's voice, it just fits perfectly. Like, Nua's had a perfect dynamic. Well, they have a perfect dynamic where it's like Baekho's like the super powerful, like raspier voice, and then Ren's voice is really like high pitched and pretty, and Minhyun's
Prince.
like voice is just kind of like the middle tone,
Velvety,
like the tenor. Sweet. He's just like a perfect like in between where he can do both, and you're just like, yes,
Prince and talented.
But I think this was a great start to the album. Again, getting you ready for the next song, which is Bet Bet, which is their single, like the song that they're promoting. And it's lit, everybody, okay? Like the dance moves, the song, them, like, wow.
Yo, the music video, whoa, the live
Oh,
stages.
me, oh my.
The music video. Okay, no, hold up. Yes, I just processed what you just said. The live stage, bitch. The live stage.
I haven't watched live stages yet. I've only been
girl. If you want to see my reaction, it's up on YouTube. Thank you. But Ren, sir, you did not have to come for me like that. Like, okay, first of all, you have to at least give me a warning, like 24 hours in advance. So I can prepare my mentality and my physical state. And also, I'm sending you my bill for my hospital. Thank you.
See, I'm the easy
right.
one. I just take what you give me. I don't need any warnings. You don't have to pay my bills. I'll pay your bills, aka.
You do pay their bills. You do pay their bills.
It's the fight for rent. Let's go.
Okay, first of all, we have to be sister wives, Terica. Okay.
I just said I was the easy one. He has to he gotta
She's
let
like,
you know.
I'm the easy one.
You
I'm just
slut.
whatever you want to give me, it's fine.
But no, the thing that Ren had on the live stages,
my
where it's like a
God.
choker and then it like connected
like
to a
a-
bicep
No.
choker, I was like, who?
I never thought that a contraption like that existed and that it belongs on his body forever.
Stop. You know I love a
Well-
man in a choker. I can't. I'm not ready.
I can't believe it, girl. No, you need
He
to-
looked like a fairy,
you
like
need to
a
see it.
sexy bondage fairy.
Yeah, like a fairy that went to like the underworld and Hades is like, hey, you want to work here full time? And he's like, yeah, bet. And then
Do you want to work here full time?
You know how in Fairly Odd Parents, like Fairyland had the naughty
God, the
version
dark
and then the dark version?
Yeah, the
and
dark one.
And the light version, it's like he went to the dark one for vacation, but he's really from the light side.
So is that what it is? That's why they have the utopia part at the end. of the music
Like,
video?
probably. Maybe that's Utopia. The sexy heaven.
Sexy heaven. It was so
Sexy
pretty.
heaven.
Everything
Heaven
had,
can make it
everything
sexy.
had all this blurred out like heavenly glow filter. I don't know. That part was so pretty in the music video.
It was. And I mean, again, so the music video, yes, at the end.
Yeah.
Well, before I go to the end, because the end is kind of like soft because they like meet up again, like Minhyun wakes up. So they connected Minhyun's universe music video to this because like Minhyun wakes up and it's in that night dress. And then he goes and meets with Newest, and then, you know, he's back to being a prince with them. And I'm just like, wow, my emotions. Thank you for playing with them, I guess.
I'm a slut for like universes, like when groups have like a universe where everything's connected.
Heck yeah.
I
I'm such a whore
know,
for
I
that.
love it. But I do want to talk about one of the dance moves because they're like on their knees and they're like
yeah.
just low key humping the floor, but while on their knees. And a backhoe, you a hoe? What the hell?
The choreo
My
at the
God.
very beginning of the chorus where they do like that jump, and I was just like, whoa.
Yes. That
Yes.
whole
Tell
whole
me.
thing. Like, okay, listen, Becco had me by the throat. He knew he had me by the throat, and then he threw me on the floor in this music video. That's how I felt.
It's everything she wanted.
It's everything I wanted and more, okay? Like, it had that slow tempo. It had some R&B thrown in there. It had the confidence that, like, he was just like, if you lose me, you might regret it. I'm like, you're right. Come back here right now.
But Bet Bet was a great choice for the title song. After hearing all the songs on the album, even though they're really good, Bet Bet was the fucking title song. Like, that is the...
Oh, yeah.
I love that they do the thing that we do where we say two words at the same time. Like, oh, you dead.
Oh,
Now
bet,
they're like, bet.
Bet.
Bet Bet, we're back.
They hear this podcast. Hi,
Bet,
Newest.
Bet,
How
we
are
bet.
you?
Hi,
Newest.
Did you eat
Junghyun, I love you. Let's talk about Bass, the grooviest song on the album.
Oh my god.
The groove in this album with the bass, literally, was everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's such, like, yeah, literally like the name says, it has heavy bass in this track, which is dope though. And Ren's voice in this stood out so much because it was like compared to the bass like of the song, then you have Ren's like sweet voice. So I feel like it stood out a lot. But for this song, I was just like, man, this could be like some Vogue stuff. Like, it could be like on a runway. Like, we ready? Okay,
We ready.
Yeah, I was feeling it.
Ren can model his choker contraption that he got from the
And
Underworld,
nothing else.
Underworld
And
Spring
that's it.
Collection 2018.
Cute.
Oh my god. Okay, well, moving on. Next song on the album is "Talk About Love," and this chorus hits.
This is
I
my
know,
favorite
same.
song.
I feel like this might be my favorite song too.
I love it.
Because when it came out, when I started playing, when I first listened to it, I was just like, oh, this
It was like
is
a pleasant surprise, you know.
Like, actually, yeah, and I love that Ren starts it too. I'm just
I
gonna.
also love
you know,
that Ren starts it.
I third that motion. All in favor.
like all in favor of Ren doing anything.
Say, oh, what?
Like when it's just like, let's talk about love. Oh, and every day.
I was about to be like, let's talk about sex, baby.
And me.
I mean, that too.
What Cynthia just said, this song, that's the vibe that it gives me. Like, yeah, it's just like, let's talk about love. Hey, and you're like,
That's
hey,
a code name
hey.
for something else. It's like, okay,
Okay.
This is my notes, okay? This is what I wrote about this song. I'm body rolling to the moon. This shit is so sweet, but giving me sexy vibes.
All I wrote was sweet and sexy, but I like body rolling to the moon.
You're right.
I'm about to add that to my notes. It doesn't matter anymore.
Like that's how I felt that when I was like listening to the song. I was just like, yo, it's like I'm on my way to like space. Like, yes, but I'm like body rolling while at it, and then it's just sweet still because the lyrics are very sweet. Wow, we miss Newest, man. I miss Newest so much. Wow, I'm so happy they're back.
Me too.
Okay, well, the next track on the album is called Different. I'm
different.
different.
Yeah,
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
This song is a more like playful sound than the rest of the album.
Yeah.
And I love the lyric that they're just like, I want a higher resolution, like a higher res when your eyes look at me. And I'm just like, wow, amazing.
Yeah, Aaron.
Who wrote this?
Right.
A genius.
But I really liked Aaron's voice in this too. Because like I said, that was his part that he sang. And I was like, ooh, you right.
Yo, for me, this comeback, he's like, yes. I'm like,
Yes.
okay.
I know, right?
Okay, Ron. Okay.
Hey, Ra, I see you. Hey, Ra. And he's a sweet human. I know I've talked about this before, but he's the sweetest human with the sweetest soul, and I love him.
Just seeing them all together, like I feel like that makes everything even better too.
Yo,
but
for sure.
like I feel like that, like seeing them all together again, like reunited and it feels so good.
But that's how I think that's the really cool thing about these groups is that like when one's missing, like even though that comeback or that song can be great, like you can always feel that, you know what I mean? And then when they like finally get back together after a long time, we're just like, yeah, this is it.
No, it's like when you're having tacos and they're really, really good, but you forgot like
Your hot sauce?
to add limon to no hell.
Oh.
No, I ain't supposed to get hot sauce. But like you forgot your limon and like everything else makes it taste really good and you're still, it's still delicious. But it would have been better if you had limon. And then when you finally remember it and you like exprimirlo on the tacos, then it's all better.
So is that what you're calling Minion? That's what he is?
Yes, he's the limon.
He's the limon.
Mignon is the lime on the tacos and the lime you put in the Corona, okay?
Exactly. Very good.
Hey.
Thank you, Kat.
He's the lime after a tequila shot. You just need it, okay?
But anyways, yeah, so different. That's how we described all of this coming together. But different, very good song, a little bit more playful. The most playful song on the album itself is kind of more like, you're everything I've ever wanted, but everything that you want is the same as me. So, we're not that different. I'm like, y'all cute. I like it.
They're even talking about tasting things. And I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah, that too. I was just like, ooh, we're going there. Okay.
It's like, wow.
Well, it makes sense that we talked about tacos then, but
Right.
the last song on the album is called Fine, which is the song that was at the end of the Bet Bet music video.
It's so pretty. And I knew, like, when I watched the video, when they had, like, the end, there was, like, fucking unicorns, and Minhyun was, like, a prince coming in, and they were in, like,
exactly.
a botanical garden. I was like, oh, my God, this song is going to kill me when I hear the full thing. And it killed me when I heard the full thing. I said, wow.
I know. And it's really cute because it's like, because you're here, I'm fine. And, like, this is my utopia because you're here. And I'm just like,
Yeah, and I'm happier. You're like, I think there's a part that says something about, like, my internal breath or something like that. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like the reason I breathe.
love
I was like,
that.
stop.
I was all here for it. So they're fine. So they're good. They're letting everybody know. But guess what, y'all? I am not fine.
But yeah, maybe they
Because
weren't talking to us, though. Maybe they were talking about Minhyun now that you're here. We can
We're
breathe.
fine.
We're fine.
That's even cuter.
I know.
The thing is, like, the 5 of them like we said earlier, like, they just need to be together. Yeah, they need to be together. They just, every one of them puts in the perfect amount of something to make them just incredible. And that's why, like, I listened to newest older stuff, like, when I first got into K-pop, and I was in love with their music. Like, I was like, yo,
It's
the
so
vocals,
good.
the vocals are crazy, like, the rapping is bomb, like, everything was great. And then music videos visually were just so pretty, and then to know that, like, they didn't have success was like, oh damn. So I am so happy that they are getting what they deserve, because they are so damn good.
I feel that. And I think too, like, I feel like they were, I know people are going to be like, oh, why'd you say that? But I feel like they were too ahead of their time, because if they would have put out the stuff that, you know, they put out back in the day now, it would go.
Like Love Paint?
It would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it would work very well. But I think like back then, that was not the sound that people, that K-pop was into.
Exactly.
So that's why. So I'm so glad that they decided to go and produce, and then like this all happened to them. They're getting everything that they deserve, and we love it, because I feel like them together, like their concept wise and how they work together and the music that they make, it's just very unique and very like just beautiful.
It's beautiful. Like all their music is so pretty. And like me and Carolina were talking about this too, because like we both found out that we both got into newest when Love Paint came out, and then they were just gone. And like, so we didn't really have, and so it sucked, because we were both like, we were sitting here like, oh, this is amazing, and we were waiting for more, and the next thing you know, like, Produce happened, and like, at the time, it seemed like, what, like, newest is on Produce, like, it was crazy, and it was hard for them, but like, it definitely paid off, and like, it exposed them, and showed them, like, they got all these new fans, and they got their confidence back, and like, it's amazing, and they're going places, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, I feel like that gave them the push that they needed, because, you know, prettiest has a bad reputation for, like, if you don't make it in your first comebacks, then, you know, bye. Like, you're going to be put out in the back burn for a little bit. But back, like, album-wise, I love that they ended the album with this song. They ended with, like, a powerful song, lyric-wise and just, like, production-wise and whatnot, but it was still in a slower tempo.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like the happily ever after.
Exactly what it was, yeah.
Yeah, so
we love a happy ending.
Exactly.
Literally, happily ever after.
Dun, dun, dun.
Happily ever after.
And I hope they continue this whole like fairy tale, like princes.
Yes, because it fits them so well.
Because it really does.
Yep, same. 15 out of 10. This album is bomb.
Recommend Happily Ever After. You will be happy.
15 out of 10. What are we gonna do? Limes? No, we did limes for NCT, didn't we? Utopias.
Yeah.
15 out of 10 utopias.
15 out of 10 unicorns. We'll recommend.
Yeah. And underworld fairies.
No, underworld fairies.
Yeah. 15 out of 10 underworld fairies.
15 out of 10 choker bracelets. Would recommend.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
my God.
yes, newest
so
did
good.
that. They came back. Amazing. Shall we end with songs of the week?
Yes.
What are we feeling? I have been listening to the Boy Cold EP since it was released. Specifically, the song with Moon and George called Simple. So that is my fucking song of the week.
I'm going to check it out. I just added it. Because
It's so good. Tarika, you're going to love it.
So good.
My song of the week is not the BTS album, but I know it's Scenery by Kim Tae-young.
Wow.
I get to see him so soon, and I was going through a very emotional time, and the song came on, and I just started bawling my eyes out, but in like a good way.
Be like that sometimes.
Like he was just like telling me like, it's okay, girl, it's okay.
My two songs of the week is Love Maze by BTS, because I'm hoping and praying and like lighting all the candles and just like saying all
Give
the
us that.
to give me that song. I need it, and it's looking real bleak for me at the moment, guys. It's looking real bleak.
If they perform Paradise on one of the 17 shows y'all are going to, and I don't get a FaceTime call, consider this friendship over.
I don't, but that's the thing. Like, I think
Podcast
it's
canceled, friendship canceled, everything canceled.
Yeah, because they're doing it for the muster. I don't think they're gonna do it here. Which, I mean,
Just give me a bone, like just give me something.
it just
man.
sucks because we
I only
like,
want one type of bone from
international
them.
fans have been like begging for this song. And they're gonna perform it. Wait, what?
She said she only wants one type of bone.
Yeah,
from them.
someone was like, give me a bone. I said, I only want one type of bone from BTS.
Wow. I'm over here trying to pour my heart out for my favorite song ever that might even beat out Butterfly. I'm having a crisis, and you're over here.
Damn.
Like, anyway.
I'm sorry, okay? It's just a
Like I
defense
said,
mechanism
I don't think we're
for
going to
me.
get it. They're performing it at Muster, and anytime international fans say, do this, they say, okay, in Korea. So they're going to do it in Korea. Whatever.
So
My
bad.
second song of the week is 17, Getting Closer. Thank you.
Ooh, you right.
Babies, I missed them.
Yeah,
My song of the week is Chocolate by Day 6. I love that song.
Oh, you
Yes.
right.
Good vibes only.
Yeah, that was our podcast for this week. Just a little side note for everyone. For the next 2 weeks, we won't be putting out podcasts as Terica and Cynthia will be
On tour.
basically. So will Carolina, and then me and Carolina are going
Yay.
to be seeing Stray Kids, and then I'm going to be home with my family. So for the next 2 weeks, we're just going to be incredibly busy to the point where we won't have time to do this, unfortunately. But we will be putting out like
Sadly.
vlogs.
And reaction videos, and also on our Instagram you will be seeing stories, so go follow us on there.
Yeah.
It's not your average.
fangirls.
It's NYA fangirls. So we will be posting about our concert experiences. We'll be putting together vlogs and stuff for you guys. So you won't be contentless. I promise.
Yeah, and follow us on the Twitter because
On the Twitter.
The
Carolina
Twitter.
keeps that shit updated. So like if you want to know the news, Carolina got you.
You right.
Yay!
Yay.
But yeah, so we will be taking a break, and but we'll be back. Don't worry. And guess what? When we get back, it's gonna be chaos, and it's gonna be a hilarious podcast because it's chaos, and we're
Exactly.
already chaotic.
Really hard.
Honestly, you're right. So yes, thank you guys so much. So whether you are gonna be seeing BTS today, actually, or today in LA.
Yes, tonight.
Tweet me
Yeah.
how you
you're in
guys
LA.
like what the sound check process is. Thank you. It's at Hollis. Oh wait.
Oh, yeah,
At
we need a
Hollis.
detailed account of Soundcheck. Thank
Yes.
you.
Like please let me know about sound check. Just let us know on Twitter. Thank you.
But yes, thank you guys so much. So whether you're seeing BTS or whether you're gonna see DPR at 88 Risings Festival, make sure you always
Fangirl along.
Wow, that was delayed.